Hello. Good morning, everyone. Make a love shout out to all the subscribers and followers of this channel. And if you are new to my channel, please one, subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to ring the bell buttons for the next notification. Three, like, leave a comment, subscribe. 4, subscribe. All right. Our lesson for today is about the different kinds of lines. So we may ask this question: what are the different kinds of lines? So this is for quarter one or for quarter three, week one, mathematics 7, and this is your teacher Marife Adonis. What is a line? A line has length but no width. A line is a type of geometric figure that can move in both directions. A line is made up of the endless number of points. It is infinite and has no ends on both sides. A line is one-dimensional. Okay, so this is a line. In geometry, the notion of line or straight line was introduced by ancient mathematicians to represent straight objects making or having negligible width and depth. It is often described in terms of 2 points. A line in a plane is often defined as a set of points whose coordinates satisfy a given linear equation in the concept of analytic geometry, whereas a line may be an independent object distinct from the set of points which lie on it in the concept of incidence geometry. We have the different types of lines. So we have the straight line, okay, and then we have the curved line. Straight lines are further classified into horizontal lines, that is also known as leaping lines, the vertical lines, and the oblique lines or the slanting lines. The equation of straight line is ax plus b is equals to or equals to 0, ax plus b, which is equal to 0. What is a horizontal line? By definition, a line that is parallel to x-axis is called horizontal. A horizontal line proceeds parallel to the x-axis. This line does not touch any point on the n-axis. So we have the straight line. Okay, so this is an example of a horizontal line. The red and white stripes and flag are one of the examples for horizontal lines. Other popular examples include steps on the staircase, planks on the railway tracks. Okay, the railway tracks. Now, what is a vertical line? By definition, a line that is parallel to y-axis is called a vertical line. It goes straight up and down, parallel to the y-axis of the coordinate plane. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, so we have the vertical line. The steel rails in the fence are an example of a vertical lines. Okay, this one. Even a row of tall trees on a highway, electric poles placed on the roads are example of vertical. So we have other types of lines. When two or more lines are used together, they form different types of lines like parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and transversal lines. So let's is a parallel line? When two lines that run together separated the same distance and do not meet are known as parallel lines. Irrespective of the length of the lines, curves that do not touch each other or intersect and keep a fixed minimum distance are said to be parallel. The two straight lines in a plane that do not intersect at any point are said to be parallel. Okay, so we have here the parallel lines. An example is this railway. Railway tracks are the best example to form the parallel lines. Walls of the building, stack of identical notebooks, collection of some same-size papers are all parallel to each other in a collection when arranged uniformly. What is an intersecting lines? Two non-parallel lines may intersect at a point, and those lines are called intersecting lines. Intersecting lines are two lines that share exactly one point. So this shared point is called the point of intersection. So we have here the point of intersection, and then we have it sweet in the scissor, and of course this one. No? Scissors, the two blades of scissors intersect each other to make it work effectively. These signboards on the roads are one of the best examples to show the intersections of lines. Okay. Now these are ayan. So we are going to model intersection or intersections of line. Okay. So to think about the questions on last slide, let's think of the following. Okay. We have two lines here. We have line DF and line DE. Okay. Now, as you can see here, okay, so line here, okay, so we have two lines intersect at point, uh, like here at point A. So this is our, we have two lines that intersect at point A. Then line BF intersect is the intersection of plane GF. So we have the plane and the line, okay? And we have here point E is the intersection of the plane H, okay? So this one and the plane AC, okay? Now what is a perpendicular lines? A line is said to be perpendicular to another line if the two lines intersect at the right angle. Perpendicular lines are denoted by this symbol. So we have the perpendicularity, no? This property is being perpendicular, no? Is the relationship between two lines which meet at the right angle, which is 90 degrees. Okay, look at the clock. Now this one, okay? So this is a perpendicular lines. Set squares, blackboards, are also one of the real life examples of perpendicular lines. Television sets, bookshelves, and on the globe, which lines of altitude and longitude intersects, are all examples of perpendicular lines. What is a transversal? The transversal line is a straight line that cuts through or more lines which may or may not be parallel. A transversal line passes through two lines in the same plane at two distinct points in the concept of geometry. Transversals play a role in establishing whether two other lines in the Euclidean plane are parallel. These are some of the examples of transversal lines in our daily life. The antenna, the stair railings, okay? So apart from this, these are a few more types of lines about which the kids can explore, such as skew lines, coplanar lines, concurrent lines, and etc. Alright, so we have here, okay. Now what is a skew lines? Skew lines are a pair of lines that do not intersect and are not parallel to each other. Skew lines can only exist in dimensions higher than 2D space. So they have to be non-coplanar, meaning that such lines exist in different planes. In two-dimensional space, two lines can either be intersecting or parallel to each other. The skew lines can ever exist in 2D space. Skew lines can be found in many real-life situations. Suppose there is a line on the wall and a line on the ceiling. If these lines are not possible parallel to each other and do not intersect, then they can be skew lines as they live in different planes. These lines continue in two directions infinitely. Okay, now how are we going to get the example of a skew lines? Okay, so what are skew lines again? So we remember that um, skew lines are two or more lines that do not intersect, do are not parallel, and are not coplanar. So remember that parallel lines are intersecting lines that line on the same plane. This makes skew lines unique. No, you can only find skew lines in figures with three or more dimensions. Okay, so leave here a box or square, and then we have the pyramid or the tent. So lines M and N are examples of two skew lines for its figure because they do not intersect. So like you can know right away by seeing how they lie on different surfaces and position so that they are not parallel or intersecting. Okay. So what are the real world examples of skew lines? So skew lines, or since skew lines are found in three or more dimensions, our world will definitely contain skew lines. So there are some examples to help you better visualize skew lines. So the line found in walls and ceilings respectively. So the lines at walls and the ceilings, these are examples. Huh? Since the lines on each of the surfaces are in different planes, the lines within each of the surfaces will never meet, nor will they be parallel. Next, we have two or more straight lines lying along the same post, with the same post. So the lines in each straight line are not in the same plane, and they are neither intersecting nor parallel to each other. Next, roads along highways and overpasses in a city. Since the roads are considered as separate planes, lines found in each will never intersect nor are parallel to each other. Remember, gratitude is the best attitude. And before I go, please don't forget to like. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget to ring the bell buttons for the next notification. Please leave a comment, and of course, I would like to shout out everyone, especially to the Solid Team Organic Barcadas, or the Team Organic Barcadas, the Solid Team family, the YTC International, and my new friends, the foodie friends. Okay, I love you all, guys.